today's workout, we have reasonably powerful surf, although it's not large surf. So we're trying to keep it as safe as possible. So it's up to devise some reasonably challenging opportunities for everybody.
Number 13. Number 13. Lucky number 13. Let's do it. Perfect condition. Let's do this. Come on. Put the camera.
Can I ask what's this?
Oh, it's a continuous glucose monitor.
Talk them out of showing up on Friday. That group is a much less experienced group than this one, and the coaches are a lot less experienced. So I'll say that as kindly as I can, but this swell is.
Whoa!
That's right. Next week. Are you coming?
Yeah.
Could you now see the white buoy to your left?
Yes.
You could? I
Yes.
can.
Yes.
The white one out there?
Yeah, it's there.
Okay, those are the three markers this morning. If you can see the white one, then we wouldn't put out the orange.
Hey, Peter.
Morning, Uncle.
How are you?
Good. How are you today?
Oh my God. How are you? No, nice to see you again.
World champ.
world champion.
Second place at
Oh yeah.
Alcatraz last weekend.
Oh, did you? How was it? Good.
First out of the water at Alcatraz.
Wow.
All right. My champion. Yeah.
Calm down.
Good morning, Mark.
Change the mindset and think that you're going to get out. Dive on bridges like you've been doing. If for some reason you get tumbled, you always got to make sure you got an arm out front. That's your safety. So if your head doesn't hit the sand, head hits the sand, broken necks, right? We don't want that to happen. So let's I'm going to give a little education this morning on the Olympic 10K men and women's race. Did anyone see those races at the Olympics? Swimming, that is. Men's 10K race, women's 10K race. Okay. The U.S. did okay. I think Jordan was 9th or 10th, 11th, something like that, our male athlete. And our two women were 6th and 7th or 7th and 8th. Haley Anderson and, what was the other girl's name? Ashley Twitchell, yeah. So pretty good performances, but in my opinion, not great performances. And I think we should be winning those races. So let's talk about why they didn't win those races. The lady that won the women's 10K, Brazilian girl, woman, is about a 16:30, 1,500 meter swimmer. Pretty elite. Ashley Twitchell and Haley, 15:50, 15:55. So 30 to 40 seconds faster over 1,500 meters. They're 6 2/3, 1,500 meters in a 10K. So on paper, they should be 3 minutes and 20 seconds faster than her. But she beat them. Why? That's all about race tactics, not abiding by certain rules. If you guys want to win races or want to do the best that you can do, doesn't mean you're going to win, but how do you perform the best within your group? There's one simple rule in open water swimming that you need to follow, and it's called a one body length rule. And that is you never be more than one body length off the leader of the pack that you're in. So if your pack has 8, 10, 12 people in it, if you're in 12th place, you're getting a draft. If you're in 2nd place, you're still getting a draft. Work your way up from 12th to that 2nd place position and be in that one body length off the leader position. It takes too long if you're 3, 4, 5, or 6 body lengths back to make it up. It can be made up in cycling, because in cycling, if you look at the Tour, those guys are riding 22 to 28 miles an hour on average, but somebody can make a break and quickly go up to 40 miles an hour. So they can accelerate at a rate of about 40% more than they're actually racing at. But in swimming, at the elite level, the acceleration is about 5%. So you can't really go a whole lot faster, so therefore it takes a lot longer time to make up a differential that you have. So those girls that got 7th and 8th, in my opinion, should have been in the top 3. But poor placement. And it's, I think, something that the U.S. coaches have to work on as to the tactics needed for our women's swim team. On the men's end, the guy that won, the valuable thing about him that's helpful to all of us, he actually got 4th in the men's 1,500. But Wellbrook is his name, is a European guy. He started off the first few kilometers at 62 strokes a minute. That means his stroke rate, his cadence, 1, 2, 3, 4, 62 arm cycles every minute, which is pretty low for the elite level, but he's a super tall guy and highly efficient. And the conditions in that day were flat. There was just nothing, pretty flat. So long, efficient strokes work really well. But as the race went on, he went up to 66 strokes a length. In the last 4 kilometers, he was up to 70 strokes a length. At a kilometer to go, he was 74 strokes a length. And in the last 600 meters, he went up to close to 80 strokes per minute. I said per length, sorry, per minute. So he had a wide range that he could increase stroke rate. Well, we can only do that if we learn to train at different stroke rates, which means those have to be implemented into your training sessions, otherwise you can't do it. So obviously he's a guy whose coaches have taught him to train at different rates so he can go faster. Athletes who train at one stroke rate, which generally most triathletes do, get into the pool, swim at 80% effort, aerobic capacity all day long back and forth, or 10 200s, 80%, 12 100s, 80% effort, aerobic, at the same cadence rate, you don't have the ability to really change rates like he did. So cadence rate becomes a huge tool that we want to be able to have. In his race, one of the other reasons that he won, it's because, one, he's very fast, obviously. He was one of the faster milers in the field. But he charged to the front from the very beginning in the first 100 meters, and he never gave up the lead other than one time. He got one body length back. But he never was more than one body length at the front, and he set a blistering pace from the very beginning. 15:35 for his first mile in open water, which is really fast. And most of his miles were under 16 minutes, which is 1:03 per 100 meters, 55 seconds per 100 yards for 10 kilometers. Really, really, really fast. So obviously had to train for it, but had a race strategy that made it very difficult for others to, on that entire race, the men's field was always strung out, the first 6 or 7 guys, one behind each other. And when you see a formation of people lined up, one behind each other, it means the pace is hot. Whether it's in running, in cycling, in swimming, it doesn't matter. Otherwise, packs become more clumped when the paces are slower. People are more collected around each other. And you see that especially in 5K races on the track, 10K races, marathon races. When you have big groups, usually a slower pace, strung out, the pace is pretty fast. So he set a blistering pace and made it really, really difficult, whereas the strategy of the women's race was a little bit different. So, in summary, stroke rates become really important for triathletes and open water swimmers. You need to be able to have a repertoire of different rates to use. And then obviously if you want to be to perform the best you can, tactics are critical. One body length rule. Learn it, abide by it, you'll have a better performance. All right? Any questions on that? All right. This morning, here's what we're going to do. We're going to start off in front of the close-in orange buoy. We'll go line up right in front of it. We'll be swimming to that orange buoy, the closest inshore one. You'll make a left shoulder turn. You'll head out to the white buoy in front of Tower 27, the one that some of you can see and some can't. Then you'll parallel the shore back to our outside orange buoy, which is approximately in front of Tower 26. And then what I'd like you to do for warm-up is 2 loops of that. We're not going to exit. So here's Jerry in the sand right now. We're going to swim out to the first orange, out, across, think of a coat hanger, up, out across, parallel to the beach, turn this buoy in front of Tower 26, come back to this inside buoy here, and do 2 loops. So we're doing 2 triangles, right, for warm-up. At the end of the second triangle, when we come around 26 buoy, then head straight in and jog back to the start. Stay with me. 2 inshore circuits, and then we exit, come back, run back. But we're not exiting after the first round. So after the first round, when you turn the buoy at 26, you're gonna have to angle back in to find this orange buoy. Yeah? Yeah? This is the time to see I'm not sure because we don't want any head-on swimming. Two triangles, and then at the end of the second triangle, you swim to Tower 26 and jog back. Yeah. Let's meet in front of
1K couple group yoga hold for swimming.
It's all about breathing.
Amy, ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay.
Love. Gotta be love. I love you. It's all about love. I went 45 minutes. Yeah. It was good. It was a good swim.
Oh, don't break your
No, this is just for fun. This is all for fun.
Hey.
Vetus.
Bye.
Very tiring today.
Really?
Very tiring.
Help you.
Good seeing you as always, Rebecca.
Thank you, dear. Have a good day. Bye.
I'm alive.
We survived! Yeah! We did it!
Beautiful.
Beautiful, you a nature boy. Hi! name, please?
Kim. Hi, I'm Heather.